Good evening, Woodland Hills Community Church, for those of you tuning in at home, and for everybody with us today, make some noise. In case you are here live or you're watching online, do not adjust your dials. You are correct, I am not wearing shoes. I was taking children on a field trip today to UC Santa Barbara where it rained, and I wore rain boots and my feet hurt. And when I'm doing theater, I like to be comfortable and cozy, so this means that my mood is like 40% better, all right? I am your host this evening. As usual, I am not Emily Sue, our regular amazing host. I am Rochelle Giggles Mills. Not only am I the youth director here at Woodland Hills Community Church, but I am so thankful to be the artistic director of the Charles Stewart Howard Playhouse of Woodland Hills. We have been doing shows together for more than 13, 14 years, and tonight is one of a couple planned takeovers that we have. So tonight, instead of your regular Thursday Night Live, CSHP is taking over. When you have done a play at the CSHP, as we call it, we call you alumni, and you are always family. And so when one of our alumni, one of our family members came and said, you know, that show just had such a special place in my heart, can we all get together and do a reunion? We said that would be excellent. It was just such an amazing piece for us. It was something that I think we were very excited to do, but a little nervous about it. But it's the pieces that make you nervous that you really just put your entire heart and soul into. And so tonight we're going to be singing songs from a little musical called Fun Home. Thank you. As we go through the night and I introduce the songs, I'll be telling you a little bit about what's happening in the musical. But first, and I forgot to tell him that I needed him to talk, I would like to introduce you to my music director, because that is not Wayne Wilkins on the keys tonight. It is my music director, as I call him, the sun to my moon, Mr. Larry Kalika. Larry Kalika, please tell the people in the audience and at home what you like about the musical Fun Home, and more importantly, what you like about working with me.
Well, the first one's a lot easier to answer. I still don't know if I actually have a clear answer for number two, but I think what I love about this show is what I liked about it from us doing it was just the challenge of, this was our first show working with children and integrating children into which is a very difficult show to do.
And the children are in the audience offended?
No,
Yeah.
No, they're okay, they're fine, they're still here. No, I think that was like the number one challenge, because I was like, we cannot do this show unless the kids are fully on board. You cannot just skate through the songs. And I think I just loved how this cast, all casts have some sort of, I guess they gel together or whatever, but like this group particularly, you guys have been close from day one. I love working with this particular group, and I love that you guys came back and you wanted to do this again, so.
Excellent, thank you. And he'll answer question number two later. What I like about this musical, there is a joke in our theater company that I hate musicals, but I direct at least one a year. And it's not that I hate musicals, it's just so many of them are very formulaic. You know what to expect. The minute, somebody steps on stage, you're like, oh, now they're gonna tap and tell me how happy they are. Of course, that's what happens in a musical. And Fun Home, it just breaks so many rules. First of all, spoiler alert, it is the first Broadway musical ever to be about a lesbian protagonist. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And you will hear some of that in the songs that we're going to sing tonight. Heads up, one of the songs is PG-13, and as the youth director here at the church, maybe I'll still have a job after it, but it's a beautiful number. It's a beautiful number. Hey, we sang it before over there. Over here's fine too. All right. So Larry was talking about working with some of the kids, and it's actually two of our, I'm going to call them teenagers because they're giving me side eye. Two of our teenagers will open up. Come on up.
Daddy, hey Daddy, come here, okay? I need you. What are you doing? I said come here. You need to do what I tell you to do. Listen to me. Daddy, come here. Hey, right here, right now, you're making me mad. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. I wanna play airplane. I wanna play airplane. I wanna play airplane. I wanna put my arms out and fly like a red berry in a soap with camel. Like Superman up in the sky till I can see all of Pennsylvania.
So tonight we're presenting a concert version of the musical Fun Home. Fun Home is Alison Bechtel's Tony Award-winning musical, and you might recognize the last name Bechtel. She is actually the reason that we have something called the Bechtel Test for feminism in works. Through memory and reflection, we are going to explore Alison Bechtel's journey of self-discovery, family secrets, and the search for understanding amidst a very complicated, complex past. So, our first official song is the opening to the musical. It's called Welcome to Our House on Maple Avenue, and as the actors come up, the show starts with a meticulously crafted portrait of the Bechtel family's carefully curated facade. Welcome to Our House on Maple Avenue reveals the performative nature of their lives, where appearances are paramount and underlying tensions simmer just beneath the surface. Here is Welcome to Our House on Maple Avenue.
He wants the apple white sweet chairs back in the parlor. Move the G.I. Joe, it can't be on the floor. He wants the Dresden figurines back in the break front. A slinky messes up the period decor. Get the lambing pledge and dust the, these should face the same direction. He wants it vacuumed, the surface gleaming. He wants it closer to the door. He wants. He wants the brass candelabra set at an angle. The crayons and the glue should go back in the drawer. He wants the bust of Quixote square on the mantle. Sweep that lint away, it's what a broom is for. Gently wipe the eucalyptus, polish up the crystal prisms. When he comes down here, he wants it ready. We've got to get it done before. He wants.
Where's my bronzing stick?
It's in the...
Welcome to our house on Maple Avenue. See how we polish and we shine. We rearrange and realign. Everything is balanced and serene. Like chaos never happens if it's never seen. Every need we anticipate and fill and seal.
wants the real feather duster used on the bookcase.
Find all the books we read and carefully restore. He wants them alphabetized by classification.
A volume out of place can start a third world war. That's an inch out of position. Watch it, that's a first edition. What are we missing? What is he after? When he comes down here, what's in store?
He wants, he wants, he wants.
Welcome to our house on Maple
Welcome to
Avenue.
our house on Maple
See how we polish and we shine.
Polish and we
We
shine.
rearrange and rearrange. Everything is balanced and sweet.
Everything is balanced and
Like
sweet.
chaos never happens if
Like
it's
chaos never
never
happens if it's
seen.
never seen.
We're a typical family quintet. And yet,
Not too bad, if I say so myself. I might still break a heart or two. Sometimes the fire burns so hot, I don't know what I'll do. Not too bad, if I say so myself. Not too bad.
What is he after? What are we doing? Right foot is tapping, that means he's doing. Stay very still and maybe we'll please him. Make one more movement, demons will seize him. Good heart, what else is family fun? He wants, he wants, he wants.
He wants more. Caption. My dad and I both grew up in the same small Pennsylvania hometown, and he was gay, and I was gay. And he killed himself. And I became a lesbian cartoonist.
So this musical Fun Home is really about Allison, and we see Allison at 3 different stages in her life. So you're going to see 2 of the actresses who play young Allison when she's a child. Then we see middle Allison, the years that she's in college, and then we see present day Allison. And our next song, the musical is called Fun Home, because the Bechtel family lives in and runs a funeral home. And I'm sure that is difficult for children, and they call it the Fun Home for short. And in this next song, the Bechtel children invite us into their unique world in the song Come to the Fun Home. It is a dark, humorous glimpse into the lives growing up inside of a funeral home. It showcases their playful coping mechanisms, and then trying to find some levity in their somber reality. So in this next song, the kids are trying to create a commercial just as a fun game for the funeral home. So this is Come to the Fun Home.
Your uncle died, you're feeling low. You've got to bury your mama, but you don't know where to go. Your papa needs his final rest. You got to give him the best. Well, come to the fun home. That's the Bechtel funeral home, baby. The Bechtel fun home. Next to Johnson Department Store in Beach Creek. The Bechtel fun home. We take it bodies every day of the week. So you got no reason to roam. Use the Bechtel Funeral Home. What it is, what it is, what it is now, baby. Suck to me, suck to me, suck to me. Here comes a judge, baby. Our caskets, our satin line. We got so many models, guaranteed to blow your mind. You know our mourners, so satisfied. They like our formaldehyde. Yeah, come to the fun home. That's the Bechtel Funeral Home, baby. The Bechtel Fun Home. We got Kleenex and a choice of song. Stop by the fun home. Think of Bechtel when you need to embalm. You got no reason to roam. Use the Bechtel Funeral Home. What it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, Tell 'em what we got. Well, so we got Tito. Well, so we got. Well, so we got you guys. Smelling salts for if you're queasy. Folding chairs that open easy. These are cool. You know what they are? Flags with magnets for your car. These are wire and they hold flowers. Here's a sign for the names of the hours. Stand right here when you sign the book. This is called an aneurysm hook on guard. Come to the fun home. Ample parking down the street. Here at the fun home. Body prep that can't be beat. You'll like the fun home. In our hearse there's a backwards seat. You got we made up this poem. We're the Bechtel Funeral Home. What it is, what it is, what it is now, baby, who.
So we, I believe, performed this musical in 2023, 2022, 2023, and we didn't really have a brush-up rehearsal, and I didn't get to see it. Last week, the cast got back together, as many as we could. They just kind of reviewed the songs once, and we've had no other formal rehearsal, and I know it's a line cast from the musical, but just watching just that number, which I didn't get to see at the rehearsal, it all comes back. It's just so great, so great. Give me 1 second. Okay, all right, oh boy. Okay, this next song. This next song, first of all, it's just such an important moment in musical theater. Like I said, Fun Home is the first musical ever to have a lesbian protagonist. This next song is called Changing My Major. It features young Allison experiencing a moment of exhilarating self-discovery. The song bursts of energy of newfound freedom and the thrill of first love as she begins to understand and come into walking in her true identity. So this next song, and it is PG-13 just in case, you will see me melting into the floor. But the next song is called Changing My Major. Please enjoy.
I don't know if this song is like handheld. Hello. It's pretty cool to get to sing about lesbian sex in a church. Yeah, let's go. This is the peak of my performing career. And before I start, just one more thing. I want to dedicate this song to my beautiful partner, Areli, who is right there.
Here we go.
She couldn't be here 2 years ago because we didn't know each other, so I am like, we need to do a reunion so I can belt it for her. Okay. what happened last night? Are you really here? Joan, 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 Joan. Hi, Joan! Don't wake up, Joan. Oh my God, last night. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, last night. I got so excited, I was too enthusiastic. Thank you for not laughing. Well, you laughed a little bit. At one point when I was touching you and said I might lose consciousness, which you said was adorable, and I just have to trust that you don't think I'm an idiot or some kind of an animal. I never lost control due to overwhelming lust, but I must say that I'm changing my major to Joan. I'm changing my major to sex with Joan. I'm changing my major to sex with Joan, with a minor in kissing Joan. Foreign study to Joan's inner thighs. The seminar on Joan's ass in her Levi's. And Joan's crazy brown eyes. Joan, I feel like Hercules! Oh God, that sounds ridiculous. Just keep on sleeping through this and I'll work on calming down, so by the time you've woken up, I'll be cool, I'll be collected, and I'll have found some dignity. But who needs dignity? Cause this is so much better! I'm radiating happiness. Will you stay here with me for the rest of the semester? We won't need any food, we'll live on sex alone. Sex with Joan. I am writing a thesis on Joan. It's a cutting-edge field and my mind is blown. I will gladly stay up every night to hone my compulsory skills with Joan. I will study my way down her spine, familiarize myself with her well-made outline, while she researches mine. I don't know who I am. I've become someone new. Nothing I just did is anything I would do. Overnight, everything changed. I am not prepared. I'm dizzy, I'm nauseous, I'm shaky. I'm scared. Am I falling into nothingness or flying into something so sublime? I don't know, but I'm changing my major to Joan. I thought all my life I'd be all alone, but that was before I was lying prone in this dorm room bed with Joan. Look, she drooled on the pillow. So sweet, all sweaty and tangled up in my bed sheets, and my heart feels complete. Let's never leave this room. How about we stay here till finals? I'll go to school forever. I'll take out a dementedly huge high interest loan. 'Cause I'm changing my major to Joan.
Mic drop. Let's all go home. Okay.
There's still a whole show.
There's still more. There's more. Okay. In this next song, it's called Maps, and Maps really is an exploration about this woman really trying to understand her father. He's overbearing, he's very controlling, and he's very closed off. All the characters work so hard to try to please him, to not anger him, to keep him really steady because he sets the temperature for the house. I wrote in this song, she's trying to decipher the complex, often hidden aspects of her father, Bruce Bechtel. And this is Maps.
Thank you. I said yes, and then I moved something. Okay, now ready? Make this part look rugged. Allegheny Plateau. This dark shaded stripe, bum bum bum, is the front. Paint the long ridges and valleys below. Our town is this dot. Quick dashes mark the property ends. Beach Creek, a rope that turns and bends. Little squares for the houses strung along roads. The land transfigured into topographic codes. Maps show you what is simple and true. Try laying out a bird's eye view. Not what he told you, just what you see. What do you know that's not your dad's mythology? Dad was born on this farm. Here's our house. Here's the spot where you died. I can draw a circle. His whole life fits inside. 4 miles from our door, I-80 ran from shore to shore on its way from the Castros to Christopher Street. The road not taken, just 4 miles from our door. You were born on this farm, here's our house. Here's the spot where you died. I can draw a circle. I can draw a circle. You lived your life inside.
It all comes back. I don't think she read her text messages, so the person that I'm pulling up next is about to be really surprised. I would like to introduce you to the producer of the Charles Stewart Howard Playhouse, Suzanne Ryan. Come on up. Suzanne, we would like to hear your rendition of Changing My Major. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Oh my God, you don't want to hear that, I promise.
Suzanne is our producer. You kind of see Larry and I's faces more, but Suzanne is actually the founder of the company. Suzanne, don't cry. She has rules. Rule number 1, no crying.
Yes, ma'am.
Rule number 2, I'm starting a clock less than 2 minutes. Got it?
Okay.
You may talk about either the theater or your memories of Fun Home. The clock starts now.
Okay, well, I'm going to do both.
2 minutes.
First of all, I am so grateful to the Woodland Hills Community Church, and now I am going to cry, for being our home for over a decade now. And And we love you so much, and we're so grateful that you've given us a home. It's a little overwhelming to think about the fact that we've been here for like 13 years, and watching what this theater has grown into, that 2 years ago, this show was on our stage, and I still just get goosebumps every time I hear the music from it, and every time I see our friends from Fun Home, and every time I see our friends from Hands on a Hard Body, and our friends from all of the other shows that we've done. There's this closeness and this community that whenever we have auditions, it's really terrible. It's not fair to people who don't know us. Because when we have auditions and one of our alums comes in the door to audition for us, we jump up and we go, "Oh my God, it's so good to see you." And everybody else is going, "Who are these people?" But you know, we do it, and that's just who we are. But Fun Home is, if you get a chance to just listen to the music from beginning to end, all of the songs, it's one of the most moving pieces. It brings every aspect of life, and it just kind of slams you right in the heart. And it makes you want to be a better person. It makes you want to love more. It's so powerful, and it's got the most beautiful music I have ever heard. And I cannot think of another musical where as soon as I hear a chord from it, I have goosebumps everywhere. And that's Fun Home for me. So, thank you guys. Did I come in under 2?
1 second to spare. Ow! She never does that. Excellent. All right. This next song, we didn't get 2 of the men in the original company to come back. And as much as I miss them, and I know at least one of them is watching. Hi, Chad. I was so excited when Larry said that there was somebody else in the cast that could lead this show. She is one of my current choreographers, but man, oh man, can she sing. This is actually the only all-group number in the musical Fun Home. It is called Raincoat of Love. Come on up for Raincoat. In this particular song, young Allison is listening to her parents fight, which is a very common thing that happens in the Bechtel home. And her means of escape is watching old shows. And when a particular show comes on, it has happy music, and she sees a family the way she wishes her family was. So even though this is a really fun and beautiful, high energy song, it really is very tragic and sad, because we can see the disconnect between what young Allison would like her life to be like and what it actually is. Here is the song, Raincoat of Love, led by Miss Keely Bell.
One, two, three, and.
Ba 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 ba.
Today I woke up with a feeling that I did not recognize. Oh, our shining light seemed far away, and everything was made of lies. The sky was turning darker, babe, when I looked in your eyes. And that's when I knew, everything's alright, babe, when we're together. Cause you are like a raincoat made out of love.
Keeping me dry.
Magic shield of love, protecting me from bad weather. You are like a raincoat made out of love. together.
When we're together.
'Cause you are like a raincoat made out of love.
Keeping me dry.
Magic shield of love, protecting me from bad weather.
Rain from the sky.
You are like a raincoat made out of love. A raincoat of love, 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 love. Everything's alright, babe, when we're together. Everything's alright, babe, when we're together. Everything's alright. Everything's alright.
Brings back so many memories. I just gotta say I'm a little disappointed. So as Larry said at the top of the show, this was our first time working with kids. And so the parents are obviously at the rehearsals, and one of our unofficial dance captains is one of our young performers' dad. And I was up here doing choreography, and Justin, I looked to you to see if you were doing the choreography with me. It broke my heart that I was dancing alone, but next time, the next reunion. Okay. This next song, again, we were just like, how are we going to find these kids, not only this subject matter, but to sing, just, first of all, to hold their own with these adult performers. One of them, I was so shy. You are going to recognize her face. If you ever visit Woodland Hills Community Church, you are going to see one of the performers all the time. I had heard her sing, and I went to her parents, and I was like, so there's this show. I think she would be great for it, but listen to it. I need you to listen to it. And when we found the second performer, I mean, they're going to blow you away. You'll see. I'm a little sad that I don't get to listen to the other one sing every single week, but it's okay. I'm going to start stalking her, and she goes to performing arts school. I'm going to start stalking her at all of her performances. Anyway, next up is Ring of Keys. In this song, it's a pivotal moment of self-awareness for young Allison. It's when she sees a reflection of the identity that she is growing to. It's really, as a young child, where she's understanding that what she is really attracted to are other women. And so this is really the anthem of Fun Home. It is called Ring of Keys.
Someone just came in the door, like no one I ever saw before. I feel I don't know where you came from. I wish I did. I feel so dumb. I feel your swagger and your bearing and the just right clothes you're wearing, your short hair and your dungarees and your lace-up boots and your keys, oh, your ring of keys. I thought it was supposed to be wrong, but you seem okay with being strong. I want to. You're so. It's probably conceited to say, but I think we're alike in a certain way. Your swagger and your just right clothes. You're wearing your short hair and your dungarees and your lace-up boots and your keys. Oh, your ring of keys. Do you feel my heart saying hi? In this whole luncheonette, why am I the only one who sees you're beautiful? No. I mean handsome. Your swagger and your bearing and the just right clothes you're wearing, your short hair and your dungarees and your lace-up boots and your keys. Oh, your ring of keys. I know you. I know you. I know you.
I didn't get to hear that last week, and oh my God. Wow, okay. Oh, wow, and now we get to the next song. So, this next song is called Days and Days, and it is a song about the unspoken unhappiness, not only in both Bruce and his wife Helen in their marriage. The song lays bare the emotional toll of living a life dictated by societal expectations and hidden desires, and we call this the song Where Everybody Cries. So, as I've been saying lately, if you can, if you want to, try to thug it out, but if you cry, it's okay. This is Days and Days. Thug it out, thug it out.
Welcome to our house on Maple Avenue. See how we polish and we shine. We rearrange and realign. Everything is balanced and days and days, that's how it happens. Days and days and days, made of lunches and car rides and shirts and socks and grades and piano, and no one clocks the day you disappear. Days and days and days, that's how it happens. Days and days and days, made of posing and bragging and fits of rage. And boys, my God, some of them underage. And oh, how did it all happen here? There was a time your father swept me off my feet with words. We read books, strolled through Munich at night, discussed the places we would go. And he said I understood how the world made him ache. But no. Days made of bargains I made because I thought as a wife I was meant to, and now my life is shattered and laid bare. Days and days and days and days and days and days and days. Welcome to our house on Maple Avenue. See how we polish and we shine. We rearrange and realign. Everything is balanced and serene. Like chaos never happens if it's never seen. Don't you come back here. I didn't raise you to give away your days like me.
We need an intermission. We need a minute.
Caption.
We need a minute.
When we cast Melanie, and actually every time I cast Melanie, she is always nervous that she is not a great singer or a great actress. And she is so wrong. And that's why I'm the casting director. Wow, okay. This next song is called A Telephone Wire, obviously from the musical Fun Home. And it's really about, in this particular scene, it's about the tension between sitting next to somebody that you want to say everything to, but you can't. You're literally right, your physical proximity is right there, but there's just no opening of how to talk to somebody that you know won't really hear or understand you. This really is like the crying section of Fun Home. And just so you know, we've taken out the most depressing song. So, but this next song is called Telephone Wire, the tension between Allison and her father, Bruce.
Also, I learned Bruce's part at 6:30, so bear with me.
Yeah, shout out to Larry because we weren't going to do this song and then he made it possible. So thank you, Larry.
There we go.
We adore you.
Here we go.
Telephone wire, run and run. Telephone wire, sundown on the creek. Partly frozen, partly flowing. Must be windy, trees are bending. Junction 50, field needs mowing. Feels like the car is floating. Say something, talk to him. Say something, anything. At the light, at the light, at the light, at the light. At the light, at the light, at the light, at the light. Like you could say, so how does it feel to, or I guess you're over here, to know that you and I are both gay?
I know a bar. It's kinda hidden away. CD club for folks like, you know. Could be fun.
But Dad, I'm not 21.
Yeah, right.
Telephone wire, long black line. Telephone wire, finely threaded sky. There's the pond where I went wading. There's the sign for Sugar Valley. On the mountain, light is fading. I go back to school tomorrow. Say something, talk to him. Say something, anything. At the light, at the light, at the light, at the light. At the light, at the light, at the light, at the light. Doesn't matter what you say, just make the fear in his eyes go away.
There was a boy in college, my first year there. Norris Jones, he had black wavy hair. Norris Jones, where is he now? 14 years old in Swenson's barn. It was cold, lots of boys messed around, you know. For them, it was a game they outgrew, but I always knew.
Dad, me too, since like 5, I guess. I preferred to wear boys' shirts and pants. I felt absurd in a dress. I really tried to deny my feelings for girls, but I was like you, Dad, me too.
Norris Jones,
Dad,
Norris Jones.
telephone wire, stop too fast. Telephone wire, make this not the past. This car ride, this is where it has to happen. There must be some other chances. There's a moment I'm forgetting where you tell me you see me. Say something, talk to me. Say something, anything. At the light, at the light. This can't be our last.
That was fun. You coming in?
Telephone wire. That was our last night.
Wowza. Okay. One of the many things that draws me to Fun Home and musicals like it is in the beginning of the Broadway musical era, everything always had a happy ending. Everything was happily resolved. They moved on. There was a big dance number. There was tapping. There was singing. There was love. And that is not always what life is like. And what's beautiful about Fun Home is there is a peace, there is self-acceptance, but not everything is answered and wrapped in a pretty bow, which brings us to our finale, and I know my heart is so full. This last song is called Flying Away, and it leaves us with a bittersweet reflection on memory of self-love, acceptance, the enduring power of family, but chosen family, really. Allison is, we're gonna see Allison in all 3 stages, trying to find some resolution, understanding, but not necessarily closure, as we see her in the present grappling with her past. This is our finale, Flying Away.
So, for those of you who don't know, which I feel like you already said this, Marshall, but Allison's an artist, and so throughout the entire show, normally the oldest Allison is like drawing what's going on and like making the comic book as it goes. So that's why it's going to sound the way it sounds lyrically in this last bit, because otherwise you might be like, oh, what's she saying? Anyway, okay.
Actually, before we sing the last final song, I should probably plug our next show before we start crying. Next up at the Charles Stewart Howard Playhouse, our main stage is Little Shop of Horrors. And just a little secret, one of the faces, Maisie, wave to the people. Maisie will be doing a very different role in Little Shop of Horrors. She is actually the voice of the plant. And so definitely come and see that. We will be doing another, before that, we'll be doing another Thursday Night Live takeover. We're doing a theme called Miscast, where we've asked different performers that we've worked with over the years, hey, what's a song that you would never be cast to sing, but it's like something you've always wanted to. It can be gender bent, which means, you know, if you are male presenting, but you've always wanted to sing something from Funny Girl, that's your opportunity to belt it. And so I believe right now we're at 15 performers that will be doing, about 15 performers that will be doing that, and we'll do that takeover in April, so look forward to that. And then we'll come back to Thursday Night Live, not for a takeover, but to sing a couple of songs from Little Shop of Horrors, to plug Little Shop of Horrors. But again, now that I've got you guys back down to neutral, our eyes are dry, we're good. Okay, here is our finale, Flying Away.
Daddy, comma. Hey, Daddy, come here, okay? Question mark. I need you.
At the light, at the light, at the light, at the light.
What are you doing, comma? I said, come here. You need to do what I tell you to do.
At the light, how does it feel to know that you and
I want to put my arms out and fly.
was like you.
caption. Every so often there was this rare moment of perfect balance where I soared above him.
Can I get the entire cast up on stage, please? Whole cast, come on down. Come on down, don't be shy. That is all of you. Take a bow, sure. And if you guys wouldn't mind telling the people your name, grab a microphone and say who you are
And your character.
Giselle.
and your character.
Medium Allison.
Maisie, Big Allison.
Melanie, I was Helen.
I'm Evie and I was Small Allison. I'm Dylan and I was also Small Allison. I'm Owen, I was Kristen / John. I'm Keely and I was Joan. Yeah!
Joan. And please give some love to, again, the sun to my moon, Mr. Larry Klika. Once again, I am not Emily Sue, your host. I am Marshall Giggles Mills. We are the Charles Stewart Howard Playhouse of Woodland Hills. You can follow us on all of the socials. We're at CSH Playhouse. Thank you guys so much.